Welcome back to episode 7 of Lemuria in Space. Episode 6 is currently being exported for video, so I can put it up. It has to go through a few more steps, so while we're doing that, I'm recording another episode. It's been a little while. Good to see you back. Today, our good friend Etimmu is fighting an army. Who do you think will win? Place your bets now, folks. Let's go. A good look at over the battlefield now. One ghosty boy versus an entire army. This is the story of the fallen king, Etimmu. Let's read his story real quick. Etimmu is a wraith lord who once lived in the land of Sauromancers. He learned their secrets and used them to establish a kingdom of terror in a distant land. He gave himself the title of Priest King and made his people worship him as a god. Etimmu used his dark power to summon black servants to aid him. The temples, towers, and palaces are all filled with walking shades. Etimmu and his servants are finally slayed by Etimmu, the son of Ishkanal, and his Sauromancers. Etimmu's blighted kingdom is still known as the Shadelands. Etimmu was given further power and immortality by the king of the underworld. Etimmu raised a horrible flayed spectral horse into power. Check this guy out. I've already seen the end of this battle, so I remember how it goes, but there are things called thugs, and there are things called super combatants. I'm afraid he counts as a super combatant. He's got Fear 18, 3 attacks per turn, which isn't huge. He could have quickness and be even faster. Protection's not too bad, but look at defense skill. That's going to come down when he gets surrounded, but still. He's got a dancing shield to make up for it a little bit. And he's got a good fair amount of magic resistance. So say what you will, he could be a thug, yes, but I've seen his battle. Spoiler alert, he does rather well. But then again, I don't remember how exactly he goes. Pretty sure he wins, though. Alright, let's get started. Let's get zoomed out here. Now, Etimmu should be casting a few spells to get himself ready. He casts... Oh wow, they summon their demons to slow him down a whole lot. Alright, let's watch the demo. We got this Lemur Acolyte in the middle of nowhere. He's busy delaying. He's trying to fight them off. And that won't work for him. He's dead. Alright, all that's left is Etimmu. And their forces are filtering in. They can't hit the sucker. Let's watch his defense skill. Now it's down to 17. He gets harassed down by 12. But he's got a dancing tron with length 5. That's going to do some repels. Let's see. I need to learn how to open up the... battle log. Slow motion. Detail level. Let's put that up to 4. Alright, let's watch this. Oh, let's move that up. Fan misses Wraith Lord. Attacks roll of 23 versus defense roll of 28. Let's look at all this. What are all these damage rolls? This guy's not even blessed. Take that into account. He's just got skeletal body. Alright, let's watch. They're not doing much damage. Oh wait, he is blessed. Okay, he's much stronger. He's holy too? This guy's unstoppable. I don't know, Etimmu is also a priest. He is Priest King, so that means, according to the lore, he is a priest. Plus he's immortal. He's just pretty cool. And anyone who kills him gets a curse, yeah. So if you make an anti-thug, they're gonna be cursed for life. And they have the Soul Slayer, something that kills them forever. You really get rid of him. Really, if your only hope to kill somebody is using Soul Slave, that's a super combatant in my eyes. And look, if you can fight through this whole pile of troops, you're pretty much a hero. That's what Etimmu needs to do. He needs to just completely crush these people. I'm trying to get a nice image on, but it's kind of hard to see everything. There's too many guys in the way. These wings are covering up Etimmu. Kill this phoenix, this griffin out of the way. And yeah, that's your god right there. Pretty tough. What is this? The Isna, Asenna, Sunja. That's hard to pronounce. The Sunja is a female Asir who survived the death of her kin. The Asir were ancient gods who defeated eons ago by the Rim Tussar in a cataclysmic battle. When the war ended, the remaining Asir were banished by the Panicrator. Now the Panicrator are gone, the Asynia has returned to this world to claim it as hers. Let's look at her magic pass. So she's Water 6, Earth 3, Air 5. And she got a whole bunch of gems, which she's not using. Not too wise. Plus she's horror marked. I don't know what happened to her. How did you get horror marked exactly? I'm curious when that happened. Is there a way to look at the log? Let's look at the log for you. I wish there was a way to look at what happens to these people. Well, let's check out my guy first. Etimmu. All these attacks missing him. Oh my god, so long. Do any of these attacks hit? Let's start looking at these. Missed. Repel value 7, Baneblade versus defense value 18. Attack roll 22 versus defense roll 29. So this is barely penetrating the defense. Then the defense goes down, so it starts getting closer and closer. Prot roll, what's 40? What's adding 46 plus 20 to his prot roll? Just go roll? Huh. 46 plus 8? It's kind of curious. The damage roll there is negative. It's negative 17, that's random. Oh, it's cold damage? So it's much less likely to hit that with that cold damage? Much to understand in this game. But let's see if he's taking any hits yet. Nope, he's not taking a single hit. He's got regeneration, so he can just regenerate any hits he does take. Pretty sure he's taking chip damage. Let's get in there. And most of the air fire is just hitting all the guys around it. Slowly clearing them out for me. Look at these trips they got. They got devils. First got a magic attack with paralyzing poison. Pretty sure he's poison resistant as well though. 25. I'm not sure that's going to do much, but being hit by that might be pretty effective. Size dependent fatigue damage. Half versus size 4, 1/3 versus size 6. It isn't armor negating though. But magic resistance negates, which I made sure to buff my magic resistance. Slowly being cut down. Alright, the god's in there now. Who will win? This Titan? Or one speedy boy? Look at this common speed 34. Let's see if we can jiggle the screen to make it line up very well. Nope, I'm not gonna get it. I'm gonna say that's good. And jiggle back and forth a little bit. Alright, that's good enough. So first we gotta break through that mist form and that glamour. I can't... If you have air, you want to cast mist form, but I can't tell if they got mist form on them. Huh. We gotta break through that glamour first. Even ammo. I've hardly seen that ability used. I saw a form disappear. So you cut down several more of the mist forms. Pretty slow. Speed it up a bit. That is S, that is F, and that is T. It's anyone's game here, folks. He's barely cutting through. They're barely doing any damage to each other. Check his defense score now. It's all back up again. They're not even trying to hit him anymore, so he's not getting harassed. Why aren't they attacking? They're scared. This demon should be doing something. He got an all-unholy protection off. Oh! The glamour's gone. Yeah, spoiler alert, he wins. He's a badass. He's a super combatant. I don't know how to phrase that without spoiling it for you, but... Etimmu, if you know Etimmu, he's pretty much a badass. Give him the right gear and he can stop anything. Because first they have to go... They got the shield. He's got 50% of blocking anything, including spells. We're reducing his damage by 20. So it's gotta be a real overkill. Armor negating attacks do avoid it though, so it's not end all be all good. Then we got this dancing trident. Doesn't add to strength, so giants don't really need it. But it is an extra attack with length 5, so it's going to help repel for you. Next we got this lead shield. It is a pretty heavy shield. It gives you -3 defense, but it's mostly for that magic resistance, which is worth its weight in lead. Next you got a fear helmet, which is going to make all of your regular troops get spooked by you. There's a reason to take awe with this nation, I think. But I couldn't consider getting enough fire for that. I didn't know the right chassis for that. I could always push into the calculator and see what if I can get awe plus undead regeneration, maybe. You get a real nice bless for these guys. But he does enough damage anyway. I hate you get even Mimi or bless, but this is already doing some good work. Look at all these hanger-ons. They're just like... Can we get in the fight yet? Can some guy just get out of the way so we can fight? These guys are just kind of dancing around. Look at that wyvern go. It's a nice party. Really, why did they let their god in to do the battle first? They should have let the other guys weaken them. Oh, nice. So what's going on here? She's got hit with decay. Got aging at an extremely fast rate and will die within minutes. Except she has another 300 years before she gets very old. So it's not going to really do much to her, but we'll see. She's aging by 5 years every time. Let's check on her now. She's 660. Did you notice the change? Let's check now. 665. So she's aging 5 years every turn. If this goes on too long, she'll be dead. Which is the power of the Bane Blade. And a decay weapon. I would take it off, but it's such a useful way of getting rid of certain super combatants. If the battle goes on long enough. If he's surviving against a super combatant, or even just a titan that's not a super combatant yet, that's a good way of taking care of them. If you can't otherwise kill them by getting their HP down. You can just age them out. Very useful way of killing your opponent. There's outright HP kill, and there's killing to death slowly through the decay effect. Because the normal troop isn't gonna suffer from that. They're gonna get killed normally for losing HP or being routed due to morale failure. Catching up in age and the HP is slowly going down. This is a war of inches. Minute by minute, death comes closer to one while another is hardly affected. Let's slow down and start looking at the logs. Fan's attack with hoof is repelled. Asimia may miss the Wraith Lord. Hit the Asinian leg, hit with Trident for 0 damage. So that Trident, why isn't it doing any damage? It does magic damage. Chance and Trident should be doing more work. Mostly it's the Bane-Blade. This one's casting skeletons. Trident's doing nothing, the hoof's doing nothing. Bane-Blade does 2. Let's pause and look at all this. Attack roll 29 versus defense roll 23. Breaks through. Damage roll 23 plus 19 versus prot roll 28 plus 10. Check prot again. Protection is pretty nice. They really geared this person up well. This is probably just the base stats. They could throw on even better stuff on this person. Now, do we have a soul contract? Let's see, summon a devil each turn. That'd be a cool thing to pick up, but I'm not sure if you can pick up cursed items on your guys. I'm pretty sure they turned that off. Also got spell focus. I'm not sure what Fool's Luck means, so it's Fool's Luck. Oh. That's a weird kind of luck. Alright, let's speed through. Who will fall? We can see that the Titan's already fatigued out. Poor guy. Or gal. He looks like a gal. Self trying to fight though, just barely staying awake to fight. But the health is just too low now. But any turn they'll want to turn around and say, alright, I'm done. Age is now 845. Alright, she's decided to flee. The whole army's going now. Whole army's like, alright, our god's not winning against this guy. What are we gonna do? Let's just leave. Someone else will take care of this, I'm sure. And these guys are mostly frozen in fear. Or by the cold aura. What's wrong with this guy? He's weakened. He can still get out of here. Why aren't these guys trying to leave? I still think they can fight? No, they want to flee. These guys don't have a magical commander anymore, so they're just disappearing. See, they're just vanishing. Let's put that back on to small. It's been 20 minutes already. There's the devil still trying to fight for its life. Even though it's got morale 30, it's breaking now. Let's watch the retreating unit. We know Etimmu will cut the rest down. Here goes the army. She's still aging up every turn. She's at 890 now. Now it's up to 895. They're all retreating into the wilderness. Hopefully they can make it back to the land so I can crush them again. Oh, she didn't make it. Watch that, she died. She couldn't make it. That's her god dead. Etimmu will now break all the routing troop. And this guy was in trouble. Is he not going after him? Weird. Okay, that guy will survive. Crush tree in the way. Look at these flat trees. I mean, they're not truly flat. They're like 3D with... Okay, they are truly flat. They're two textures on top of each other. See it? It's got the edges here. Kind of weird. So the edges make it look better? They just make it look more noticeable. Would it look better without the edges? I don't know. These other plants don't seem to have too many edges. Well, that was Bad Battle. Nice. Congratulations to Etimmu. Etimmu. He's truly a hero of our people. Songs will be sung in the dead halls of our god. We had a guy empower himself in nature. Let's check out that guy. He's now in nature too. Congratulations. He is aging pretty fast each turn, but he got quite a few turns to go. Also, here's some cool things we did. We got some global enchantments up. Since it's a single player game, you pretty much just want to get all the enchantments you want. You don't have to worry about them getting taken down too much. You get like 3 for free. As long as you don't put up anything else. But you do have to overcast them if you're worried about putting up too many. So we got burned out of time. This is like setting an end point to the game. Everyone's gonna slowly die. Everyone's slowly dying, the worldwide population is dying even more, and rest is going up, so people are getting less money. Aging for units are greatly increased, so old age people and young age people will just grow older faster. I wanted to cast the spell because I want to put a limit on how much research people can do. Over time, all the mages will start dying off, especially the old ones. So it might take a while to kick in, but it's nice to get in early. Next, we got Riches from Beneath, which kind of counteracts the effect of the other one. It's going to increase income from mines 20% times Dominion, up to 100%. It could be doubled. We get more resources, which we're not really going to use. Province income goes up. So we're just making more money. Look at us, we're making 2,400 gold a turn. Let's look at a really nice province. See, this one was making 150, now it's making 300. With that buff up. This is a very valuable province for me. It's kind of ridiculous. This is like where 2,400 divided by 300. 3 goes into 24 how many times? 12, 24, 8? I can't read it right. 4 times 3 is 12. Yeah, it goes into there 8 times. So this is an eighth of my income right here. In the 0 population province with all my bad skills on it. This planet is pretty crazy. It's kind of unbalanced, in my opinion. Okay, see, compare to this one that has nothing on it and it gives you 0. This is pretty generic for most of my provinces. It's going to give you 7 because there's some people alive here. Good times in the land of the dead. Also, we got repelled by this force. Troublesome stuff. Hopefully Grave can do some damage against them. He is my prophet after all. His job is to take this throne from the enemy. We got too many nice things that we have to spend. Did you know my god is now Blood Mage? Pretty cool. I'm mostly using Sight Search and Earth though, so we can get more Earth gems in. We already used up a whole bunch in that Riches from Beneath. We only get 3 per turn. I do kind of want to get Will of Misery, which is going to give everyone some more money. I don't know which path that's under. Let's look Death. Witchcraft. It's not under this one. Conjuration. Nope. Alteration. Nope. Evocation. I didn't see it. Enchantment. We already looked at that. Thaumaturgy. I really don't see it. Kind of boring to miss up like this, but I'm going to look for it. It's pretty important to find for magic buffs. Also, we're doing blood magic for some reason. We got 600 research per turn, so we're just going to pop that out. What are these? All friendly units. Undead units are not affected, so I'm not too excited about that. Ritual Rebirth. That could be fun. Lichcraft gives me a Lich. I think it's 4 Def. I don't really need a 4 Def guy. It's cheaper than my other guys, though, so you could consider it. It's good to just stare at these a little while, try to understand all these. Say, Ghost, Mound Fiend. What would be good? King of Banefires might be cool. Tartarian Gate might be epic. But we kind of need more depth than we got to get that. We're gonna need some depth boosters. My god is 6. And that required... how much? 7. So I just need 1 death booster, so that's not too far away from me. Ah, Well of Misery. Here we are. 21 death gems per month. That's going to be about double what I got. And increase the tax revenue. That's nice. So that's going to be one of my goals. Do I even need the next blood magic here? What does 7 give me? A Curse of Blood. But I'm nowhere near that just yet. Do I want to empower this guy to level 3? I feel like I should have put blood on a more susceptible unit to my needs. Now Hades got it. I mostly put it on because I wanted Father Ill Earth, which is another cool spell. Check on blood. Father Ill Earth. I mean, I just want to get all the cool stuff. I want to see what this game's got. I just got this game. So give me the stuff. Eventually Hades is going to have to move up in Blood Hunt. That's going to be his job. I could give him a blood booster that I got, but I'm not too happy about it. Let's look at it. Magic items. I got this. Boosting in nature and blood. Gives you poison barbs. It's cursed. So you're not going to wear anything else ever. It makes spellcasting incredibly arduous, which I'm guessing is made by that Encumbrance 5. It's one way of doing it. It's the difference of, like, 12 turns of blood hunting, I think. Just taking this. Or I could get a blood booster. Let's do a little bit of research. You're not going to be able to see this, though, so I'll just tell you what I see. I'm not going to show you my screen here. I would have to push Alt-Shift-A. I don't think I'm going to do that. Alright, items. This is the Dom 5 Inspector I'm checking out. It's being slow. Alright. Alienation. What are the blood booster? Armor of Souls. Cost blood 5. Let's look at lowest path requirement. We got Tome of the Lower Plains, but we don't got Astral for that. And the rest are kind of pricey. Bloodthorn. Blood 3, so we can get Blood 4. Robe of the Magi. If you're at 5, you can go to 6, plus every magic path, which is pretty cool. Armor of Souls 5 goes to 6. So, same way. This 24 goes to 5. Cannot be worried by inanimate, but I'm not too worried about that. I'm not really inanimate. So, I'm just going to have to empower him manually, I think. That's what this is telling me. Hades is going to have to do some work. Alright, let's look at the rest of the battles. What else we got? Oh, sneaking enemies we discovered. Let's check that out. Some scout. He's dead. Let's not worry about him. Let's go to the battles one by one. Boris versus Lemuria. Bunch of province defense. I'd almost skip this, but it's almost a little bit more equal than you'd think. It just really depends on what this one knight can do. Can he kill all of those militia? No, he's going straight to the back. Alright, let's see what the Acolyte can do to defend himself. Going to do like Hand of Death. He's going to cast Animate Dead. Will that stop you? Slow you down. Alright, took one hit. He's fighting it. That's a good plan. He's trying to make it scared. Its morale is at 13. Alright, he didn't really get affected by that frighten. Alright, he cast frighten again. Not really affected. He's moving in, and miss. Frighten again. You should have cast Hand of Death or something like that. You can't cast it, right? I don't got much hope for this. What? He did break. That frighten really worked. Alright, now you just gotta deal with the rest of these troops. Come on, Acolyte. Casting more enemy dead. That'll do it. Now go take care of those militia that are invading your area. You cast more enemy dead. Are these guys mine? Oh, they're my troops that are riding. Gravehole, Arena, and Hot Springs. That's a pretty nice place to hang out. We got these skeletons blocking the way for our archers to do more damage, but they're not really doing much against these heavily armored troops. Alright, they're pretty much using their knives now to attack these people. One guy's bleeding for barely anything. He will lose his health over time. And one guy died. This is the closest battle I've seen in a while. Province defense. Is it worth using, or is it not? Sometimes it is worth putting at least 6 in. You can push back an army as weak as this, because the AI doesn't really consider how much province defense they got before going in. Maybe they thought they could take this? I have no idea. But it looks like they've mostly lost here. I really got to sneeze. This one Vivode is not going to take out all these guys. Making banish mentions with the wand. He's not going to win. These archers are... Well, that might work. If he claims enough life. Is there a prophet in this battle? Yeah, the prophet was here. And he's already breaking. So yeah, let's check that enchant. They're blessed anyway. Poison weapons, not useful against me. Twist Fate. That's a temporary help. Undying, that's useful with plus HP. Blood Bond, that's interesting, but it's short range. Is that 5 squares? If it was like battlefield wide, that'd be crazy, but it's only 5 squares. Invulnerability 10, so they're almost ethereal, but not quite. Inspirational leadership, that's probably the strongest part of that bless for our leaders. But it wasn't enough. They broke anyway. A few frightens on that horseman got him to leave. What's this guy? Callist. The religious fanatic priests are holy units. Huh. I got poison weapons. That's good against my regular troops. Alright, we win this. Excellent. Let's watch the next battle. Isn't it fun watching battles? Lemuria versus Small Lance's army. They're sending ghosts on ghosts. You can't send ghosts on ghosts. And we just got one priest leading this army. So, not much needs to go wrong in order to route this. All those horses need to do is go behind my troops. We're going to suffer quite a few losses here. But they're going to lose all their ghosts. No more ghosts for them. Battles keep on going. Now we're fighting these Ichids, which, well, they fight a little bit better underwater than on land. They got a nice, no, there's nothing nice about them. They're the most average troop in the world. It's hard to be even more average than them. I guess they have slightly more hit points than normal for a fish. Oh, here we go. Here's something that might cause trouble. Ice element. Oh wait, just cold. That's not gonna do much. It does do trample. So I guess it did kill some guys. Yeah, it's doing some damage. But now it's getting smaller, it's not gonna be able to trample as well. And it's gone. It did all its work. Was that your plan? Chest water elemental? And turns into ice? Atlantis got nothing. That was Dunvale. Next we got, I think we already watched this one. What a crazy battle. Look at this lineup. 1 point of province defense, and this guy was leading a single spectral hastati, and they crushed this entire army. Not many kills though. Did get their god, which is important. Message from Midgard. You killed our god! This war will not end until every one of your people is dead! Well, we're gonna crush you. You better bring something more powerful to the next fight. Alright, what do we got here? Some ghosts versus... What's up with this guy? He's lucky? He's wearing a pendant of luck. That'd be nice to pick up. Alright, let's kill this guy. Come on, guys. You can push through 2 giants. Oh, that one's sacred and this one's a priest. All he needs to do is cast banishment over and over again. He'll do a good amount of damage against me. And fire shield. I don't think we're going to be doing too well against this guy. How much damage have we done? Not enough. Only 4 points. Banishment's coming out. We're better off throwing javelins at him than attacking him in melee. What I really want to use is these shadows. They're so inexpensive. They should really do some damage. And they're much faster than my other troops. 16 versus their 12. 4 points faster. They're going to filter in and do a lot more damage. They're all going to burn up at that fire shield. The sound of ghosts burning in the morning. Oh, we killed them. The banishment set me on fire, but this guy's about to get wrecked. He better leave. Yeah, he can't do anything to these ghosts, I'm afraid. Setting my guys on fire, that's fine. They're only ghosts. The only purpose in life was to make other people dead. He's paralyzed. His life is over already. But that fire shield is killing my guys as soon as they kill it. And the shadows have given up. They saw too many of their own men die. That was pretty cool. Which battle is that? I did not memorize the name. That was this one, though. Huh. No commander here. That was this one. 42 of Shadow Soldiers died. Valiant cause. Next, the Forest of Springs. What we got? Knight's Army versus nothing. I can assure you that I won that. Next, the Halu Mines. We lost this mine province, and that means we have to take it back. This one upstart necromancer was like, I can take you. I can summon more skeletons than you can. Look at me. I'm great. I was like, no. Check out my necromancer. He's much cooler. Let's look at him. This guy's twice born. He'll live after death. Plus he's got a friend. A high priest. There's no way they can win. My ghosts are a little bit superior than these soulless. Does Paralyze work against these guys? That's wild. I guess... It doesn't really say he's paralyzed, though. No, he's not. If you paralyze undead, that'd be pretty powerful. Oh, he's doing Dust to Dust. That's doing some work. He's smashing some Maro dead. This upstart necromancer is now about to learn his place. He should really flee now. Alright, he's learned his lesson. Will he live to fight another day? I hope not. But my guys aren't catching up very fast. We've got some ghosts on the front line, but they're not too quick. Looks like this guy's about to get away. Alright, he's about to cause trouble for me some other day. Next we got Monarch Woods. That was nothing. Let's look at it anyway. That's pretty bad for Etimmu. He needs that land. These guys see that they have no commander and they're like, alright, I'm out. Let's see what else happened. Blood Hunters are still doing work. We found a magic site. We found some wolf oak. No magic sites. We catch riches from beneath. They claim the throne of summer. Etimmu is a hero now. Let's check what he got. He has extraordinary agility. Increased attack and defense skills. His defense is now up to 30. Nice. Heroic ability +1. That's going to get better over time. Etimmu! The champion. I don't know what else gear I'd give him. Dancing Shield's pretty good. Jansen Trident is giving him more attacks per turn. The armor, I'm not sure that's better than what he already has, but I thought this would give him mirror image or something. It doesn't do that. It says it will have his image displaced by a couple of feet, but all it does is really give you a defense +3. Which is pretty significant, I guess. As much as his experience bonus is doing. Alright. Etimmu. He's not going to be able to siege down any of these forts, so he's probably just going to wait for backup. Also, looks like Man is first fighting these guys. It's pretty beneficial for me. They can all fight while I claim all the land. I'm going to have to take this fort somehow. These guys are moving south. I'm not too sure why. I'll have to investigate. We got a throne here. I haven't claimed it yet, have we? We might have. What happened to this guy? He got disease. Check the thrones. We don't own this throne. Throne of Thorns. Now the question. Do I do this whole turn? Well, let's see how long it's been. Check the audio. I'm afraid not, everybody. It's been far too long. But before we go, let's go check out... he's busy. Let's talk to this guy. Now Shaggy. He built a fort for me here. Pretty useful guy. He's got a bunch of goblin friends. They're just stacking up there in the event something bad happens. Just every day they recruit more goblins. These great iron mines, so they can get lots of guys here. Unfortunately, there's no recruitment points. It's pretty dead here. So soon they'll just dry up and they won't be able to recruit any more people here. And this guy will be alone with his men in a dead province. Anyway, this has been Kaiser Nike. Thank you for watching. Until next time.